Hello. Thank you for joining me on this exclusive live where we're going to look at all the tea of you and your person. More specifically, what is this person not telling you that you need to be made aware of? Keep in mind, this is a general collective reading, so there are no particular signs in this reading. It's for anyone who has clicked on this video. In tarot, time is fluid, so these messages could resonate for your past, present, or future. Also, in these readings, the roles could be reversed, so please only take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. Do know tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, I will be doing an all signs reading, which will also include a mini reading for any of you that would like to get a mini read. All the information is down in the description box below, as well as the comments. Here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about the collective. W- What is the current energies surrounding the collective and the person that the collective is connected to in love and romance at this time? We have the Knight of Materials in the reverse, the Two of Voices, the Wheel in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Muse of Materials and the Fool. The person you're connected to, collective, is someone that is definitely wanting to take action towards you and wanting to invest in this relationship with you. But there's a dilemma. They're stuck. They feel like every single time they try to make an attempt to reach out to you, they're hit with a brick wall. They don't know what to say, they don't know what to do. You have this person very stumped. Let's look further as to why they're stumped. What is this Knight of Materials in reverse, Spirit? Muse of Emotions. This person is really deeply in love with you, and they don't know how to express this to you in a way that's going to convince you to take them back. So they feel like they've betrayed themselves, hid their feelings for you for a very long time, and now it's all coming up to the surface. What this person didn't want you to know is that you had their heart. It didn't seem like you did, but you actually did. This is someone that is very scared to be emotionally vulnerable, scared to share their heart because it's too risky. What if? What if the collective hurts me? What if the collective leaves me? So you never really got a full loving experience from this person. But many of you guys may have experienced a lot of heartbreak or confusion instead. The reason why you were so confused by this person is because there was love there, but scared of being vulnerable was their biggest blockage. And now is leading to their biggest demise, losing you. Four of Emotions in the reverse speaks of choosing their happiness. I think they've made a choice to come towards you because you've made them happy. But how do they express this? How do they let you know this? That's the problem. Especially considering you may have this person blocked or you're pulling your energy away. just not open to giving this person a chance. They just feel like they don't know how to get you to cooperate with them. The three of materials in the reverse and the ace of inspirations in the reverse tells me that this person saying at some point, maybe the collective will drop their guard. Maybe they'll give me another chance. Meanwhile, collective, your energy with the two of voices and the hang muse with the temperance in the reverse tells me otherwise. You're definitely confused by this person as to why they would want to come back. After all of the pain they've caused, the confusion, for some of you guys, a sense of betrayal. I'm also noticing that your energy is very thrown off. You don't seem at peace or balanced whenever you're connected to this person. With the muse of materials and the death, there's a lot of significance in your energy of wanting to really bring this cycle to a close. And I can see how this person feels pushed away, or they feel like it's hard to love now that they may have possibly missed their opportunity with you. So, this is definitely one of those situations where when this person had you in their grasp, they may have taken your love for granted. It's all coming to the surface now. Yeah. With the five of inspirations in the reverse, it looks as if this person just wants peace. You and this person could have had some exchange of words, fights, arguments, disagreements. And I think it was stemming from this person just not taking a lot of action. This could have been someone that had you strung along in a relationship, had you confused. Do they really love me? Do they really want a life with me? Like, what are we doing here? This person saying, yes, I wanted you, but I just needed time. I just needed to figure some things out. So they controlled the narrative with the emperor in the reverse, tried to control you, the pace of the relationship. Even now, what I'm noticing about their energy collective, it feels like someone that's trying to control whenever they're ready to show up for you. They could have done this a long time ago. That's what a lot of you would say. But the problem is, they just waited way too long. Many of you that's watching this video could have been connected to an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I also have Sagittarius, Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. Did I say Aquarius? And Pisces. Or you can have those placements in your natal chart. All right, so let's look at this person's feelings for you, and then we'll look further into what they don't want you to know. So, what is this person's true and honest feelings? We know that they have feelings for the collective, but what else do we need to know? We have the muse of voices. See, it keeps talking about this person wanting to talk to you, letting you know how they feel. Yeah, letting you know they want to invest in you with the muse of materials. I'm getting bridge the gap. This person could be at a distance from you with this bridge here and they want to come towards you, walking on a thin line, this person, but they definitely want to extend an offer for sure. A justice. They want to play fair this time. That's how they feel. They feel like they owe you justice, peace, fairness. What is this justice energy? This person feels like they owe the collective. Knight of emotions in the reverse. They really need to show you more respect. I think this person was in and out of your life emotionally, playing games with you, not actually fully investing in this. And they want to kind of like do something about it. But they're going to start with a very small offer. What they don't want you to know is they don't have much to offer you with the Page of Pentacles. Deep down, they know they don't. So notice with this Page of Materials here, it feels as if this is someone who is sure about you, but it's like the truth is they don't have much. They want to manifest the best, but the reality is that's all they have to offer. This person could be younger than you, have a lot of things that they're trying to figure out. Page, page, page. A lot of pages here. This is a new experience. I think this is someone that's new to falling in love. They've probably never really been able to identify what true love is, and they've never been able to really honestly fall in love because, as we've mentioned and we saw before in the reading, this person has suppressed a lot of their emotions because maybe they've never felt the way they felt about anyone until they met you, collective. So that's why with the seven of emotions, they were confused. Why do I feel this way about the collective? Why do I have this feeling that I can't shake even when we're apart? Why is the collective not like the others that I've been with? More specifically, did I make the right choice? Well, with the seven of voices, this is telling this person clear as day right now, collective, that they actually played themselves with the seven of voices. Some of you guys, they could have been definitely very charming. I see a little fox right here. I think of kind of like a player, a sly, slick energy, someone that's very manipulative. They could have been keeping their options open behind your back. And the truth is, it's because this person didn't know what to do with you when they had you. And they feel like now it's all coming to the surface that there is no one like you. There is not another Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance Collective. So the betrayal that they were causing you ended up betraying themselves. And they want to fix it because they don't like being in this pain. Now, I'm going to be honest, collective. It really feels as if they're not coming back because they want to love you. They're coming back because they don't want to feel this pain of loss, of death, of this ending. You've made it very clear, collective. You're done. You've given your all. You've invested so much and gotten very little in return. And if you're watching this reading, collective, I'm here to remind you that this person is a page. They don't bring a lot to the table. Call it fear, call it insecurities, but this person has this deep imagination or fantasy of doing or being more than what they are. We know deep down they're a page, but on the surface, they portray themselves as a king. It's quite interesting how this person sees themselves versus what they actually are. And I think that's what led to the demise of this relationship, where they even sold you more than what they actually can bring to the table. Why am I getting that? That this person is seeing themselves more than what they are? What am I getting with that? Yeah. Five of voices. This person is a is a little delusional, and they end up breaking their own heart in a lot of situations because they don't want to come down to reality. So they create their own chaos. I'm getting two different personalities here. One minute your person is operating out of king energy because that's how they view themselves. But after the mask falls, they become this page. King of Pentacles, I can offer you the world. I want to be committed. I want to invest. And then they go down to just breadcrumbing you. And it's an ongoing battle within their self, their own psychology as to how they go about this connection with you. And I can see why you're confused. This person is a hard one to figure out for sure. And it's not because this person was intentionally trying to hurt you. I think they just don't understand who they really are. So, what do they intend to do next, Spirit? We have the five of emotions, the Empress, the Ace of Inspiration. And underneath the deck, we have the Muse of Materials, as well as the World, Cosmos. So, as long as they know that they still possibly have a chance with you, they're going to keep trying. But right now, with the five of emotions, this person is kind of sulking in regret. They're feeling left out in the cold. You see how these icicles and this person looks like they're wrapped up. Yeah, this person feels abandoned and sad and hurt. And it's because they see you as their empress, the one that got away, someone very valuable to them, someone that brings a lot of security and stability into their life. And you could be moving on, but they're not giving up though with the Ace of Inspiration. I think they just need to kind of come up with a better plan. And so this person is definitely sitting back, sulking a little, sad, sad because they know they did you wrong with the justice in reverse. Can you tell me about that? What is that justice in reverse here that this person is feeling bad about? Lying to you, telling you a lot of false dreams. So there's some aspect of this person realizing that they were being a bit manipulative with the Page of Swords in the reverse. And then with the Queen of Wands in reverse, this person may have also been someone who, instead of taking action and doing things to build a life with you, they just held back and just kind of watched and took their time. Some of you guys, this person could be watching you from a distance, looking at your socials, keeping tabs on you, and that's where it's all sinking in. Oh my goodness, the collective is really an empress. What was I thinking? Like, yeah, the the empress energy is very rare. Some of you collectives could actually be celebrities watching or be very successful in your field that you're doing. So some of you guys could be like bosses for real, like own a business or a leader or having some type of glow up. Some of you guys are just having some site, like some type of success. Like anything you touch turns to gold. Anything you touch turns to gold. And this person's noticing all that. And that's like really hurting this person because they could have been this emperor. They could have come through and matched your energy. Tell me about this emperor energy. Yeah, Queen of Emotions in reverse. I think this person knows now that you're standing in your masculine. For many of you guys, you were more in the feminine role when you were with this person, trying to be supportive, kind, patient, still handling your own business, but trying to give this person the benefit of the doubt, only to realize that you were selling yourself short. So now you're taking your power back as the emperor, taking action towards addressing the injustice that this person has caused you by pulling your energy back and doing you, boo. So they feel like they gotta stop playing games with the Two of Pentacles in reverse and put their focus on you if they want to fix and repair this relationship and fix and repair the Ten of Swords that they put on your back. Okay. A big reality check for sure this person's going through. So let's see what they don't want you to know. We're going to get some oracle messages and then we'll look at your energy collective in just a second. Spirit, tell me a little bit about this person connected to the collective. What doesn't this person want the collective to know about their secret and honest, true thoughts at this time? They don't want you to know that they honestly feel you leaving them behind. They're missing you. They don't want you to get away. You're too valuable. So that's a confirmation message. And since you've been gone, collective, they want to know, I wonder if the collective is happy without me. Do they miss me too? Do they still have feelings for me? Would they be willing to take me back? One more, spirit. And they don't want you to know that sometimes they stay awake thinking about you, collective. So it doesn't matter how long it's been since you've been in haven't been in contact with this person, collective. They think a lot about you. They think a lot about how you're not there anymore. Your energy is not making them feel loved and supported and safe. They wonder also if you're with someone else, because if you're not with them, they're assuming there's a strong possibility you could be with someone else. And that also is very scary for this person to think about. Tell me about this person's true and honest emotions for the collective that they don't really want the collective to know. Since they're repressing a lot of emotions, we're going to get to the bottom of this collective. Okay. Yeah, they feel like this is the ending with the funeral card. So the fact that you're leaving them behind, it makes this person honestly feel like it's a death. It's a real loss. Like some of you guys have actually went completely no contact. Or if you still kind of communicate with this person, some of you have. I think most of you do not, but some of you do, and they still feel like the ending of this relationship, or it's starting to wrap up. All right, what else, Spirit? Yeah, I wonder if you're happy without me, because you're very quiet. You're being very secretive. You're keeping a lot of secrets. That's what this person would say. You're very hush hush, collective. Some of you guys are operating out of high priestess energy. So you're being very quiet, very mysterious, minding your own business. This person's like, what are you doing? Why aren't you contacting me? There's got to be something going on with the collective. And then when it comes to sometimes I stay awake thinking about you, and it has to do with legal matters, divorce, property. It says criminal paternity, child support, traffic tickets. So this person, between you and them, I don't really get like all of this. Some of these messages on this card could resonate with your stories. Like, say, if you were married to this person, some of you guys could be going through a divorce and they're thinking about that divorce proceeding. Some of you watching could be going through a custody battle, or you guys could have children that you're trying to get squared away. Some of you guys could be pregnant and they're worried about being put on child support. If none of this pertains to you, I think it's just about what's fair. And we saw this coming through in the reading, where this person was always thinking back about how unfair they've been to you and how they want to make things right. So that's what this person is mostly thinking about at night. Like, what is fair? What is just? How can we get this relationship to a fair place for me? I think it's all about them. Give me some more on legal matters. Yeah, because I think they're experiencing a lot of karma. That's what this is about, the karmic lesson. If any of you guys are going through a legal case with this person or anything surrounding this situation, this person's going to get their karma. Like, things are going to go in your favor and they're going to get the shorter end of the stick. And in the spiritual realm, I definitely do see karma coming through in this person's I definitely see this person getting their karma, and it may not show up legally. It may show up with future relationships or future connections. Yeah. Your spiritual gifts, collective, are revealing this to you. So, like I said, some of you guys that are watching are very intuitive. You could be very tapped in and you already know this. That's why you kind of just let karma do its work. And if that's not the case, a lot of you guys will get spiritual downloads that kind of tell you to just let karma take its course because that's what's going to happen. And what you don't see coming is this person will actually get their karma if you don't know that, because some of you guys are not even talking to this person at all. All right, so let's close the reading with looking at your energy real quick, collective, and see how do you feel about this person. Be sure you guys hit the like button, show your girl some love and support. Don't forget to join me tonight at 7 p.m. for our all signs reading, as well as our mini reads. We'll be doing all signs and mini reads in one video. If you would like to get a dying question answered, visit that link located in the description box below to pre-book your spot. We only have a few spots available. Only a few spots left. All right, here we go, collective. How do you feel? Well, with the Eight of Voices in the reverse and the Six of Emotions in the reverse, as well as the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, you've made a choice. You've made a choice to let this go. You know everything you need to know. With the Nine of Cups, I said Six of Cups. That's the Nine of Cups or Nine of Emotions in the reverse. You know enough to know that this person doesn't make you happy. This person doesn't make you feel good. So you're just like tired of trying to figure this out or go back and forth about it. They don't make you happy because of the trauma that they've caused you. Mentally, I think you were very stuck fighting the battle of listening to your inner voice and intuition, or trying to decide if you were overthinking the situation. So yeah, you're choosing yourself, but it's not easy. This is a very hard one to break, this connection. So what is the collective planning to do next? Ghost this person, the Hermit in the reverse. I'm getting ghost, move on with your life, and choosing your peace. And I don't blame you. I think doing that is actually in your best interest. Now look at this, the High Priestess coming through. So I think there's definitely something significant about spiritual evolution occurring in your life, where a lot of you watching could feel very enlightened, more connected to source, and more tapped into your intuition now, seeing it for what it is. And the High Priestess moves in silence. She or he doesn't reveal her next move. She's very mysterious, or he. And I think that's all intentional because of a higher purpose. Can you tell me a little bit about the High Priestess? Yeah, I think you're trying to recover and get yourself to a better space. You definitely feel neglected and abandoned by this person. It was a very hard cycle. Some of you guys may feel alone, but you'll get through this. You definitely will. I think we'll get one card of advice and then we'll close the reading. Let's get this oracle message from this deck here. All right, Spirit, tell me, what does the collective need to know in closing moving forward if this is their reading? Spirit wants you to know, collective, that you can't do the same thing over and over and expect a different result. Change come from thinking thoughts you've never thought before and showing up to meet them down the street that you've never walked before. So don't be scared. Move in faith, not fear, and know that you've made the right decision to go in a different direction. Because going back to this cycle would be the true definition of insanity, doing the same thing but expecting different results. So someone needs to hear that. We're going to stop the reading right there, collective. Thank you so much for joining me on this live. I appreciate you all being here so much. Big shout out to our amazing mod, Missy, for coming through, showing her love and support. Don't forget, tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, I'll be back doing an all signs reading and also mini reads. It's been a while since I've done mini reads, so don't miss out on your chance to get your dying question answered live. I would love to hear from you. And lastly, if you're watching this video and you've enjoyed this reading thus far, it's such an important step to like the video. If you haven't done it, go ahead and do so. Also, if you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys back again later tonight at 7. Take care of yourself, collective. Have a good and wonderful Wednesday. Namaste.